Allow me to reintroduce myself. They call me J-O-N to the easy E-N. Know that we undefeated. Y'all are beneath them speeches trying to air a grievance, but his lines are overhead. Better check the air for clearance. Call the tower. This is ours. Clear the heat. The air apparent. Really, I've never been better. Legacy. This is forever.
What's going on everybody? So आज मैं आर्म वर्कआउट अपना रिकॉर्ड करने वाला हूँ and I wanna show you guys what the best way of training arms is. I don't think I've made a lot of videos with training arms, and I think it's important for me to show you guys how I was able to bring up my arms over the last like 2 years. We're gonna start off with some triceps and then move on to biceps. I alternate between my two workouts, so I will do for 3 to 4 weeks. I'll train biceps first, then triceps. Then the next couple of weeks what I'm going to do is I'll do one bicep, one tricep, one bicep, one tricep. Or uske baad it'll be first I will just train triceps and then bicep. Today I'm going to show you guys a way of training arms with one tricep exercise, one bicep, one tricep, one bicep, and then the last two exercises we're going to do a superset. So like to hit complete failure and exhaustion, get as much blood as possible into the muscle. The last two exercises we're going to do, we're just going to do it as a burnout to get all the blood in the muscle. But yeah, it's going to be alternating. So it's a little bit different. I hope you guys enjoy it. So let's get this started. But before I do that, I also want to talk about the whole language thing. I know a lot of people keep saying कि आप हिंदी बोलो. A lot of people say English बोलो. Some people talk about Hindi, it's English. If I talk in both, then also it's a problem. No matter what I do, it's always a problem. If I'm talking and he's laughing and he knows that's right, no matter what I do, it's always a problem. North Indian people want me to talk in Hindi. I understand that. But the people that are in South India, people that are in Bangladesh, Pakistan, people that are in Middle East that also follow me, people that are in Asia that follow me, all those people want to talk to me in English. So I want to hit everyone. I want to be able to talk to everybody, which is why I stick to English. I know I won't be able to get as many subscribers. I know I won't be able to get as much views, but I really don't care about that as much as I care about putting quality content. So if my audience is quality audience and they can learn something from me just because I'm making videos in English, I'll throw my Hindi words here and there every now and then. ताकि आप लोगों को relate, you know that I'm actually an Indian, you can relate to me. But I think for the time being, I'm just going to continue doing like this. However, I do want you guys to tell me in the comments what I should talk about. Especially now that I explained to you, मैंने आपको explain किया कि मैं हिंदी में क्यों बात नहीं करना चाहता, English में क्यों बात करना चाहता हूँ. Tell me in the comment section, what do you guys want me to do? What is better for the channel, for you, as well as for me? So, anyways, let's get started on the arm workout. Alright guys, so first exercise, we're going to be doing tricep extension using a V-bar. Now, a lot of people like to use ropes and they are more effective, but at the same time, I feel like this is one of the most overused exercises, one of the most basic exercises for tricep. So why not switch it up? So by changing, instead of using rope and just using a V-bar, by just changing a slight grip variation, I feel like you're able to shock the muscle better. So every now and then, I'll switch the rope into a V-bar, which is why I'm doing it today to show you guys. So if you're used to doing rope, it's always nice to switch to either a V-bar, or you can even do an easy bar with a little bit less of an angle, or you can even do a straight bar. So we're going to be doing, the way I do my arm workouts, it's not so much about strength. So I'm not going to be doing low reps. I'm going to keep my rep range between 10 to 15. And we're going to be doing 3 sets per exercise. The first set is kind of like a feeler, like a feeder set. So we're going to just feel the muscle, do about 10 to 15 reps, but not to failure. The next 2 sets are going to be to failure. And the first exercise for triceps and first exercise for bicep is going to be about 5 sets, just so that we can warm up the muscle. But all the other exercises we're going to be doing is going to be 3 sets. And because I'm just starting out my off season, I'm not doing any intensifiers for any of my workouts right now. No drop sets, no rest pause, no cluster sets, none of the intensifier techniques. It's all straight sets, but I'm increasing the volume slowly. So instead of doing 1 working set, I'm going to be starting to do 2 working sets, especially for arms. For other exercises, I would probably do like half of the exercises for 1 working set, the other half for 2 working sets. So throughout the off season, I'll tell you guys how it's changing. Whereas as of right now, it's 1 to 2 working sets per exercise and no intensifiers.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Shorty loves it, yeah. Loves that I'm a dog. They don't want it, yeah. They scared of what I know. Told you the budget, yeah. I gotta get my own. Shout out my bros, this right here deserves a toast, yeah. A lot of people back home on my back and they know. Trying to get on my line, cause the people I know.
All right, so the second exercise is gonna be for biceps. So this is one of my favorite machines for arms. It's a preacher curl, but I'm able to do one arm at a time. And it just feels amazing. It's a hoist equipment. But if you don't have this one, you have any of the preacher curl. It's actually a really good way of working your biceps because you're not able to cheat. You're able to keep your arms straight. The only tip I want to give in this, which I used to do wrong for years together until like last year, is a lot of people try to focus so much on the weight that they are trying to like only do this much so they can feel the contracted position. But the real benefit of this exercise is so you go all the way down. So you'll see me doing it. I'm gonna go all the way down, it's gonna hurt, and then all the way up. So it's a full range of motion, and it's always the lowest part of this machine is what's gonna help you grow the most. That's where you're the weakest. You're always the weakest at the insertion of the muscle. So you're here, you're the weakest. That's why it's gonna be hard to get up from here. Versus if I were to do this, I could put like 4 plates and I'll be fine. So instead of focusing on weight, focus on the feel and focus on the form and hitting the whole bicep, not just like this part of the bicep. We're gonna be doing one arm each, and we're gonna do about 4 to 5 sets, 2 working sets.
Get my pay. I might just move on and watch and pray. Yeah, I'm on the way, I'm on my way. Yeah. This year, 7+ on the ropes. They ain't doing this shit, tripping over my flows. Yeah. Yeah. Shorty loves it, yeah. Loves that I'm a goat. Yeah. Yeah.
So the next exercise is, I feel like a lot of people don't do this, but I have started incorporating this for the last few months and I love it. It's called dips, but instead of dips focus on chest, we're gonna be focused on triceps, but really focus on the squeeze and contracting it all the way to the bottom. I'm not swinging, I'm not going like fast paced, I'm doing strict form, focusing on my tricep, loading up the weight as much as I can. And pretty straightforward. Don't focus on your shoulders, keep your shoulders down, focus on your tricep, all the way down, all the way up. As long as you're feeling your triceps, you're good. Amazing exercise to create that horseshoe look. So if you're not doing it, I highly suggest start doing it.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Shorty loves it, yeah. Loves that I'm a goat. They don't want it, yeah. They scared of what I know. Told you the budget, yeah. I gotta get my own. Shout out my bros, this right here deserves a toast, yeah. People back home on my back and they know. Trying to get on my line, cause the people I know. Manifest this year, 7+ on the ropes. They ain't doing this shit, tripping over my flows. I'm on the way, tell them I don't play. Yeah. I'm on the move, trying to get my pay. I might just move.
So next we're going to be doing dumbbell curls. Pretty straightforward. We will do alternate and go up in weight, and the last 2 sets are going to be the heaviest sets to complete failure. This is the last exercise. That's a straight exercise. After this, we're just going to be doing supersets for biceps and triceps. So we hit the short, we hit the biceps with the preacher curl where it was isolated. Now we are doing the dumbbell curl, or you could do a barbell curl. Sometimes I'll do a barbell curl. But after this, it's just going to be 15 to 20 reps, just burn it all out. So we're going to keep the rep range as 12 to 15. So my first 2 sets are probably going to be 15. The last set is probably going to be around 12, 13, whatever. We fail as soon as we fail. We don't have to stick to the actual rep range. So if I can do 17, I'll do 17.
My name came up a lot, it sounds more when I was not around. Certain people that I know, they ain't no longer about. Unless you heard it from me, then you ain't heard it from me. Got it from me, all the energy
Now let me throw it.
All right, so now we're going to be doing superset of incline dumbbell skull crushes and spider curls with the dumbbells. I like to use dumbbells for skull crusher for two reasons. One, I'm able to extend my elbow more, so I'm able to feel that stretch a lot better than if I were to just use a easy bar. And two, it's also easier on my elbows. So I find like if once you have, just keep your arms really tucked in, once you can really squeeze that tricep with a skull crusher, it's better to use dumbbells rather than easy bar. But if you don't have any elbow issues, feel free to use easy bar as well. Similarly for spider curls, you can use easy bar or dumbbells. I just prefer to use dumbbells because I can feel each arm separately, and if my one arm fails before the other one, I know it's time to like just fail. It's a really good superset, so make sure you try it out.
Why you wanna move like that? Why you want one? Why you want act like that? Why you play hard? Unless you heard it from me, then you ain't heard it from me. Got it from me, all the energy extra. Old guy, old man, old school, young jam, all black, MZ, still screaming out that chain gang. When the beat gets moved, couple hits to the face. I know that I need time now, so I gotta call find my way.
Alright guys, so that was it for today's arm workout. Make sure you guys tell me about the whole language thing, and I'm going to be keeping regular content up. Hope you enjoyed the video. I'm going to see you guys next time. Alright, so it's too much snow right now, but I just got my car wrapped. मैंने अपनी कार की भी wrap कराया था. It's matte black. Looks pretty sick. Got all black. Everything is all black. But अभी तो थोड़ी snow है, so this car's not clean. But got my tail lights tinted. I think next thing I'm going to do is, right now this is about 505 horsepower. I want to increase it to 700 horsepower and take this beauty for a drive. You guys wait. I'll show you guys what it sounds like.